Dortmund and Newtown. 1-1. That game would finish with 6 versus 4. Gracie FC trying to put a few passes together. Good movement here by Gracie FC. Middle of the park. Finds Jonathan Lupinelli for a moment, wearing the 2 jersey. On the far side, calling for it is Magreo. Shot from distance, not on target.
And fans,
halfway through the first half, Dallas J, the goalkeeper for Natty SC. Pablo Gatino is the goalkeeper for Gracie FC. 11 minutes in. Picked up by Natty FC and a big time save by Pablo. Played all the way back to Jay, and that's going to lead to a corner kick. You can see right there, taking responsibility for it was Michael Malay, the player and GM for this team, putting it together. You heard me tell that story. And the crowds here just outstanding. Gracie with a bomb from distance. Jay diving. That one just a little bit off target. As we're tied at 1. "13 minutes in. This is Group F action. Conrad and Beasley United, Gracie FC, #United, and Natty SC make up this group. 2 teams from the 8 groups will advance to the knockout round, which will start tomorrow late afternoon, early evening. Move into Saturday and then Sunday's championship game for $1 million. 13 minutes in, the TST. Second game for both these teams, both of them looking for their first win. Back across. Natty. Played back by Matt Bonner.
And fans, on field number 3, between Conrad and Beasley United and #United. The second half is underway. Your score, #United.
14 minutes in, tied at 1.
United 1.
We saw Chad Johnson. Here's Walker. Walker, as I mentioned, spent a little bit of time with the Carolina Railhawks or North Carolina FC, which plays in the home stadium here, as does NWSL's North Carolina Courage. And Chad Johnson back in there wearing his familiar number 85.
Continues to be a strong, well-played battle between two exciting teams to watch.
15 minutes in.
Check out this game on field number 4.
PA announcer giving quality billing to this game, and he's right, both these teams are fun to watch. Gracie FC, both these teams playing with a lot of good pace. Reminds me a lot more of the Hoosier Army Kingdom FC game. There'll be a throw-in for Gracie FC, or kick-in, as you know, as Haseen took that. Now Natty will go the other way. Natty on it. Corbin Bone. Bone, who was a good player for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and had a good run in MLS. Spent some time in USL, still can play at a high level, as can McLaughlin, who got the equalizer for Natty SC. We're in minute 16. You see Hashtag United with a 3-1 lead over Conrad and Beasley. Wrexham pouring it on against the U.S. women. And denied by Jay. Jay will quickly get rid of it. Narbin rather. Walker gives it up, and that is accidentally played back, so they'll roll with it.
Checking in on field number 3. It's a Conrad and Beasley United goal. Goal scored in the 23rd minute.
Gracie FC. The Gracie brothers.
9 minutes of play to score. Hashtag
Martial arts fame.
Beasley United 2.
It is so wild to see Chad Johnson out there doing his thing. Let's see if Johnson can do anything here. Sent back across. Well done on Chad to not only say I want to be on the team, but he's given a couple runs here. I'll tell you what, he is fit as a fiddle. Still looks like he could chase down some passes. Let's see if he's ready to head off. Fall to Johnson. Let's see what he does with it. His first touch lets him down. Not the best touch there from number 85. Minutes in, we're tied at 1. Both these teams looking for their first win, and with that win, looking for a chance to make something happen tomorrow out here at Wake Met Soccer Park. We'll be running all day again. Good little move. Denied by Pablo and sent over. It'll come back to Gracie FC. What a story. The legendary martial arts family, the Gracies, putting this team together to take on Natty SC. Gracie scored the first one from the penalty spot. McLaughlin, his third goal of the TST, the equalizer. That's where we stand as we're in minute 19, and you feel like none as far as added time. It's kind of flowed that way. We'll see. Nick Forbes, our director, will let us know shortly. Squared across. Gracie FC. Extra little touch and finally sent out of there. Good clearance by Natty SC. Good and necessary by McLaughlin, who really does it all for this team. Johnson stays out there. A little extended run here for Johnson. So McLaughlin.
On field forward, Gracie FC, Natty SC, known up at one apiece.
A little bit of case there. McLaughlin got to know who you're passing to, and he decides to keep it. They eventually get it out wide. Johnson is lurking around the goal. Like he would take a rebound and punch it in. That would be something. called it right. No stoppage time.
Exciting match on field number 3. As Conrad and Beasley United
Johnson.
takes on
Oh,
Hashtag
Johnson trying to
United.
stay with it. Johnson stays with it. Wins it. Johnson earns the corner kick. You go, number 85.
An exciting match over on field number 3.
Chad Johnson. Look at him. He's poaching right now. He's waiting for a rebound. That would be just amazing for the Natty SC faithful, who are just outstanding. That fan base is remarkable. And we have played the first half. A penalty kick for Gracie FC. McLaughlin with his third goal. At halftime here, it's Gracie FC 1, Natty SC 1. We'll step aside and be back for the second half. You're watching the TST.
Natty SC, we are knotted up at 1 apiece. An exciting second half is sure to follow in just a few minutes. Checking in to field 5. It's a tightly knit game. We are tied at 1 apiece between Sayward FC and Como 1907. In the 6th minute of play, that's over at field number 5.
It's like a struggle, right?
I was on a pill because they told me my hormones were fucked up, so I took the pill for a while. Then I went on the net, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna talk this shit and tell people, like, you cannot have sex with me for, like, this 4 days. What do you do different from where you would have sex with them before you start?
Don't forget, fans, we still have another series of games later on tonight. It's an action-packed day and night of soccer fun at the Soccer Tournament 2023. Looking ahead at Stadium Field 2 in a Group G matchup, Sneaky Fox will take on Team Dempsey. Kickoff is scheduled for 9:30 p.m. On Field 3, Charlotte FC will be taking on the Duke Sevens. That is kickoff at 9:45 p.m. At Field 4 in a Group G matchup, Jackson Boom will be taking on Zala FFF. Kickoff is 10 p.m. And on Field 5 in a Group H matchup, the home team NCFC will be taking on the Raleigh Rebels. Kickoff at 10:15 p.m. Looking into Field 5, Sayward FC leads Como 1907 3-1 with 10 minutes of play. And on field number 3, lots of action on this game already. Your score, hashtag United 4, Conrad and Beasley United 3. In the 31st minute, lots more of exciting soccer yet to happen on field 3 during this game. Fans, as you're walking the grounds of the beautiful Wake Men's Soccer, please stop by the soccer.com merchandise tent. It's conveniently located near the event entrance, where you can purchase all of your official TST and team apparel. That's the soccer.com merchandise tent, conveniently located near the event entrance, your home for all official TST and team apparel. And fans, if you're just joining us, we welcome you. You're watching group stage action of the soccer tournament 2023 right here at Wake Men's Soccer Park in Cary, North Carolina. This is a 32-team event with the top 2 teams from each group advancing on to our 16-team knockout tournament. Each of today's teams finds itself just a few wins away from $1 million. And fans, the rules for TST are as follows. There is no slide tackling, no offsides. We play 2 20-minute halves followed by target score time. At the end of the second half, we set a target score by adding 1 to the leading team's goal count. The first team to reach that target score wins. During target score time, a player will be removed from each team every 5 minutes. Over on field number 5, Como 1907 takes back a goal. A back and forth game. Seward FC leading 3-2 over Como 1907. 13 minutes of play. And on field 4, we have an exciting second half ahead of us between Gracie FC and Natty SC. Their current score, they are knotted up at 1 apiece.
We got a good one in Group F here as part of the TST over on field 4 as Gracie FC scored on a penalty kick. Natty FC almost immediately tied it up on a goal from McLaughlin, one of the favorites for Natty SC, and really kind of the heartbeat of why this team was put together, because of players that were so good in the USL days pushing up Cincinnati to MLS, where they're now really good as well, and the crowd support remains outstanding as they're supporting a high-level team. 1-1 as the second half is underway. Gracie FC, which of course, as we told you already, the legendary martial arts family, the Gracies, put this team together. And then Natty SC, which is all about saluting, paying homage to what the USL team in Cincinnati did before they went to MLS, as well as one of Cincinnati's favorite, and Chad Johnson, who has, for a while there was Chad Ochocinco, I still want to call him that, and still wears the 85. Gracie in the yellow, as running it down is Jesse Alvarado Armas. And Alvarado Armas again will play it in. Gracie FC finds the feet of Ahmed Zaki. Turnover. Cincinnati trying to pounce.
Checking in on field number 3, it's a half United Girls.
Here we go, shot from distance and a big-time save by Gracie FC. Three-man Pablo has been outstanding. Good high pressure coming from Natty. Natty inside and around the goal. This one going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll be a kick in for Gracie FC. It'll be a kick in for Walker. Walker on the ball for Natty.
Coming up shortly on field number 2 inside the stadium, Stevie Fox takes on Team Dempsey in a Group G matchup. Kickoff is set for 9:30 p.m. And still to play tonight on field 3.
Here's Walker again. Walker getting a lot more touches in the second half than the first half. We talked about the fact that these second games going later into the day, how that would feel on the legs, and we're kind of witnessing it a little bit.
To round out this Thursday day and night.
In these last two games, this game has definitely had more pace than the game prior, but you feel it's starting to slow down a little bit.
Field 5, kickoff set for 10:15 p.m.
Jay. Good pass forward, quick shot by McLaughlin, who is money. One. Gracie FC on a penalty kick. McLaughlin, his third goal of the tournament. That's where we stand. And it's cleared. Coming up approximately 10 o'clock on this field after this one is finished. Jackson Boom out of Tennessee and Zala FFF. Little back heel. Well played by Natty. Sent across. Tremendous work coming from Natty and number 20, Michael Millay, who really was the man who put it all together. Good play from Millay. There's Millay. He'll get it back.
Field number 5, that's the end of the first half. Your halftime score between Sayward FC and Como,
27th minute out of 40. 1-1. Remember, after 40,
in just a few minutes.
doesn't matter what the score is, as it's target scoring. You got to finish with a goal and a foul called against Natty. It's Bone.
And on field 4, between Natty SC and Gracie FC, a great matchup. All tied at 1 apiece.
So a sub for Gracie FC. You witness how it works right there in front of you. You just get over to the table there right at midfield, cross the line, and on goes the sub. Really seamless. Really well constructed. To be fair, the founders of TST kind of built another city here at Wakemed Soccer Park in Cary, and bit by bit, this city is booming, and more people want to come to this city known as the TST. I think is the best way to say it. You can feel it.
United 5, Conrad and Beasley United 3. We're heading to
Minute 28, Gracie FC going backwards at the moment. Play it all the way back to their goalkeeper. Taken down that time as Walker is called for the foul. Stumbling to the ground is Michael Corby, and Walker will get a yellow. He'll need to be careful. So Corby.
And on field number 4, we are knotted up one apiece between Gracie FC and Natty SC. 28 minutes of play.
Put that bag back on.
Gracie. Good touch. Big time save from Jay. Jay keeps Natty in it. Tied at 1. Quality save to the right. Diving to the right from Jay. Now Natty, after that big time save, they can build. 29th minute. Natty getting ready to make a change. I thought maybe it was going to be Walker who's got that yellow. Walker stays in. And a foul against Gracie FC. That was Francisco Narvan taken down and picked up here by Pablo and Gracie FC. Minute 30. See McLaughlin right there, number 36. You feel like he's got another go in those boots for Natty. And he's ready for the quick kick in. No throw-ins, no sliding tackles,
And fans on
unlimited
field number
subs,
3,
no big production on the subs,
score time
and target score, which is
between
so fascinating. You have to win it on a goal, and Walker, who had earned a yellow earlier, earns the whistle for the foul right now, and Walker looks like he's ready to hit it.
Score of 6, first team to 6, win the match.
Kenny Walker, Chicago Fire Premier, LA Galaxy, Cincinnati, of course. Indy 11, Kings Hammer, one of the top youth clubs. And also USL League 2 program. And now Walker's going to go out as we talk about him. We're in minute 31. We have seen just 4 goals in the last 2 games here on this field. It is just so great to see all of the people out here, though. Stacked 4 or 5 deep. Tons of people to see the U.S. women. We're on the main field. See the schedule of games down on the bottom of your YouTube or Peacock screen. Minute 32. Quickly played in by Natty. Taken away there as Michael Malay was making a move. Come all the way back to Jay. Dallas J is Spent time with FC Cincinnati in 16 and 17. He played at South Florida, then Xavier, then FC Tucson, then FC Cincinnati, Phoenix Rising, the Greenville Triumph, Monterey Bay FC last year, and has actually played for the Guam men's national team. That's a pretty solid bio for the goalkeeper for Natty. Natty SC. One back by Natty, stepping into it at the right time. Read perfectly by Koenig. Koenig, part of the Cincinnati team in 17 and 18. "33rd minute.
And fans checking in.
Bone did enough to slow it down, and then Natty went in hard and got fouled by Gracie FC. 34th minute. And we've got a yellow card.
6-3. Hashtag United with their second victory of the day is off to a strong start. In this
Played back, Natty starting to put passes together, knocked away by Gracie. Natty SC taking on Gracie FC.
Looking at
Group F action.
We're back underway. Sailor FC taking on Como 1907.
Good ball across, and what a finish. Fantastic combination play. Bonner with the finish, but all of the credits got to go to Patrick McMahon. An absolutely brilliant cross. Bonner is there to knock it in, and Natty has a 2-1 lead. Bonner, who played with the Bearcats and the Kings as well as the Bucks, was with FC Cincinnati in 17-18, also spent time with Harrisburg City, Jackson Armada, St. Louis FC, and El Paso Locomotive. He has been around the USL train, but clearly enjoyed his time in Natty. Back with his team is Chad Johnson! Oh my. Everybody wanting to see Chad Johnson score a goal. Apparently in the first game, Chad Johnson had his trash game on. He's been quiet in this one.
Gracie FC 1.
Chad Johnson, who can forget when HBO covered the Bengals? Good battle here. Chad Johnson with the child please. I feel like in that first game he might have been saying that a couple times, which is hilarious on the soccer field. Natty.
And fans coming up on field number 3. Get ready as Charlotte FC will be taking on the Duke 7s. Kickoff is set for 9:45 p.m.
That's going to be a yellow card. Weideman gets the yellow. They do not like any kind of delay, and that was a clear delay as Weideman tossed it deep.
And fans on field 2 inside the stadium.
Weideman played at Cal.
Ricky Fox will be taking on Team
Was with Cincinnati in the 16-17 season. Spent a couple years with FC Dallas at MLS. Natty bombs it long. They would love Johnson to find himself in a good spot. Johnson, I mean, looks like he's got absolutely zero body fat still. Yeah, he looks good. He's going to come off right now. Made a good run. His bone will come back on. Natty's got a 2-1 lead as we're in minute 38. They would like to pad it here before we get to that target time and move that target up. Denied there, though. And Walker's got the one yellow. Uh-oh. And that's going to be a red for him. So 2 yellows and a red. So Walker will miss the last game. You can see the referee basically saying, I got to do it. Sorry. And when you're sitting on a yellow, no matter what the situation, no matter what the game, no matter what the stakes, you got to be aware of that. And unfortunately, Walker will have to miss the last game. He'll hope that Natty SC can pull this one out and then win that game and not end his TST 2023 stint with Natty SC. Minute 39, 2-1 lead. Natty SC has had more of the play here in the second half. They fell down early, giving up a penalty kick. Coughlin came back, and now they got another chance. I mean, Natty's really playing well right now as they are approaching that target time. Quickly tossed out by Gracie FC. Let's see if they can tie this up in the final minute plus added time. It'll be limited added time as that one will sneak all the way through. Good idea from Riyad Hassan, but it goes wanting and out of bounds. Crowd here just fantastic. You're getting a little glimpse of it here or there, but it is just remarkable as there's another game after this one. No stoppage time, so will they? Yeah, they got to let the corner kick go here, and then that'll be it, I think. All right, so got to be the final play before we go to target time, and that is it. So Natty SC gets one in the second, and they head to target time with the target being 3. The first team to 3 will win this game as part of our coverage of Group F on Field 4. We'll step aside and bring back you for the target time play with the target at 3 and Natty SC leading Gracie FC by a score of 2-1.
That target score is going to be 3. The first team to 3 goals will win the match.
Here are the rules again of target score time of the TST. Every game ends in a goal. It is exhilarating. It's been awesome And here's the deal. First team to get to 3 in this one, because the score is 2-1. Target score equals leading team score plus 1. It's 2-1, so it's 3. And the first team to get to 3 wins the game. If they can't find that third goal in the first 5 minutes, off goes a player on each team. 5 more minutes, off goes another player. Off goes another player. We saw Hoosier Army win with 2 players. CeeLo, Christian Lomelli, the star for the Hoosier Army, getting that win with 2 players on the field. And let me tell you, it was an electrifying game, as Indiana has set the bar high in Group A with 2 wins. Gracie FC had a 1-0 lead in this game, but as saw Natty come back, they immediately saw McLaughlin get the equalizer. And then Bonner with the go-ahead goal. McLaughlin, a fan favorite, whether in Cincinnati or here in Cary, North Carolina. Now Gracie FC comes out a little more pumped up. They've got to score 2. Natty's got to score 1 to get their first win in Group F, and still have a chance as they head to tomorrow's game for the chance to advance to the knockout round. The top 2 teams from all 8 groups will advance. What's on the line? Well, $1 million goes to the winner. And the way I understand it, they pay it right there, like running off with it, something like that. Target score is 3. Running downhill, Gracie will square it. And wow, really good shot there by Gracie, that coming off the foot of Ahmed Zaki. The target is 3. First team to 3 gets the 3 points. Both these teams lost their first game by just 1. Here's Bone, the former Wake Forest star.
And Natty SC, your score. Natty SC 2, Gracie FC 1. The target score is 3.
Target score is 3.
To 3 goals is the winner.
That'll stay with Natty. Say mad props to Michael Malay, and Natty SC gets the winner right in front, and the Natty SC fans love it. McLaughlin again, I believe. That gives him 4 goals in the TST. Man, he was great during his time with the club in Cincinnati, and he is great here representing the Natty in the TST.
3-1
the final. Natty SC wasting no time in target time. And McLaughlin, who is beloved in Cincinnati, gets 2 more. He's got 4 goals in 2 games. And Natty SC gets 3 points. I want to thank Nick Forbes, Michael Glennon, the entire gang here for the coverage of this one. We got 1 more game coming from Field 4, and we'll bring it to you right here on YouTube. But signing off from this game as part of our Group F coverage, final score, Natty SC 3, Gracie FC 1.